Hey guys, welcome back. We have a huge basement renovation update. We got a lot of projects going, but before we jump into any projects, we got a Green Chef box, and you guys know I love Green Chef. If you guys are not familiar with Green Chef, let me tell you. Green Chef is a USDA certified organic company that makes eating well easy and affordable with plans to fit every kind of lifestyle. Green Chef, like I said, is a USDA certified organic company, and it has dishes for a variety of lifestyles, including vegan, vegetarian, paleo, and keto. I opt for the keto box, but if you guys want to try out any one, you could change it up every month. You are not, married to one particular box. You can do that, and I think that's kind of great. So there's always that opportunity to try a variety of things. Green Chef lets you choose from a wide array of easy-to-follow lifestyles with select organic ingredients. Everything is handpicked and delivered right to your door, which I like. I like the easiness of that, and I get really excited when I have the box sitting there. Green Chef's expert chefs, there you go, design flavorful recipes for your lifestyle that go way beyond ordinary substitutions. Their sauces and their seasonings are amazing. I promise you will never, ever, ever try anything as good as those. Like, everybody in my family are like, okay, what's next? What sauces do they have? And I love that they pair like really fresh ingredients that you would never think to try yourself. They're new, just like ways to kind of think. I would never think to pair these veggies with like pumpkin seeds or something like that. Like, they do that and it comes together so good that it really I don't know, it's like something that you would get at like one of those fancy restaurants, and I really like that. I really like that I can make that kind of recipe at home for me and my family. Green Chef is the most sustainable meal kit, offsetting 100% of its direct carbon emissions and plastic packaging in every box. So that brown bag that you see right there, I keep all the stuff and I just toss everything in there, all my scraps, and it goes right into the garbage, which I really appreciate. And I think it's really easy. And look at how beautiful these veggies are. And I'm telling you, and all the veggies are always super fresh. Nothing ever comes like soggy or anything like that. They are really, really good. And I really enjoy them. Again, with the seasonings, Green Chef does offer 9 recipes to choose from weekly within every meal plan. Green Chef makes cooking easy with dinner options that work around your lifestyle, and it's not the other way around. Recipes do include pre-made measured sauces, dressings, and spices, so you can get more flavor in less time. And let me tell you, all these recipes are just super duper flavorful. Nothing is ever bland or soggy or just not your cup of tea. Like, I have literally never had a recipe or a meal I haven't liked. If you guys were interested in trying Green Chef for yourself, go to greenchef.us/90D Diaries and use code 90D Diaries to get $90 off, including free shipping on your first box. I promise you guys will love it. They're super easy and always a hit with the family, and no guilt, it's all the things. Anyways, let me get this meal in, and then down to the basement we go, because let me tell you, we have our hands full down there. All right, my friends, I'm going to give you guys an update and tell you what we're going to do before we start. All right, here we go. First off, I'm going to turn off the lights real quickly just to give them a little. So if you guys noticed, we have electricity. So we have can lighting put in. Very excited. Look at those. Aren't they beautiful? So we had these put in for us, and you could tell that some of the ceiling was painted. Okay, we actually have to do another coat on it, okay, because you could see kind of where it needs another coat. We are just going to spray it. We're going to keep it very industrial and just keep it open. We didn't want to do a drop ceiling just because, for one, it's cheaper to do this, and for two, our ceilings are pretty low. This house was built in 1958, guys, and basements were not built for this reason back then. Basements were just built for your washer, your dryer, and for storage. So if you could tell, even coming up here, it's very tight to get down here, and we're literally trying to make something that isn't supposed to happen. But we're slowly getting there. So we're gonna paint everything white. Everything down here will be white, the paint, the colors, everything, and then we're gonna accent with black and different color wood. Think along the lines of industrial saloon, I guess. But anyways, so we had the lighting done and we started painting. We are doing a spray gun and spraying it. And we ran out of paint before the electricians can come. So we're just gonna have to go ahead and keep going and give it another coat. So we did some of the wall, and you could just tell, I just kind of want to give you guys a little perspective here, like the difference. So look at how dark that is. This stuff's all gonna go. We're gonna take that down. But just the brightness altogether, it's like such a major difference. So we're gonna go ahead and redo another coat here, and then we're gonna paint all this basically up to where the stairs stop right there is going to be painted, because our laundry room, we are not touching the laundry room. It's just going to stay bare for right now. If we ever wanted to go back in and finish it, we could, but I don't want to paint by my furnace and everything. So you'll see Leo is actually taping off this whole area so we don't have to, so we can protect the furnace and all that stuff, okay? But yeah, this is going to be a actual wall, and we're going to build this out, and this is going to be our laundry area. And yeah, so Leo's doing that, but this is all going to be painted. You can see some of it already has got a little bit of a coat. Going here is our, we have some more switches here. These will all obviously be, once we finish painting, we're not painting in here, we're just painting the main living space. We're gonna put like a drop ceiling and insulation and everything in the rooms, but for the living space we are not. But we have power in here, which is nice. And then here's Rhea's room. We got power in here. You'll see we also are having the cable hardwired in for like the TVs and for my office, and then for Leo's TVs. We are also going to paint in here, and we're gonna finish framing off. It's gonna be a little bit more recessed, this wall, and we're just gonna put a door on it just for a storage room, and that will be done. And then here is our bathroom, which is looking good. And yeah, we're just getting to it. So Becky's helping Leo. But let me show you the paint we are using. This is the, I showed you guys this before, but this is the actual airbrush or air spray gun that we're using. Some people say, it depends on who you talk to. Some people will be like, oh my god, you're wasting your money, that was garbage, you shouldn't have done that. I think spray gun's useless. Look, I think it does waste the paint a little bit more. I will agree with that, but it makes the time so much quicker. We were, this space that we did right here literally took us maybe 45 minutes, you know, and this is a lot of space. Like, to do all those beams and everything, 45 minutes, hell yeah, like all day, every day, I don't care. So I'll show you the paint, but I want to also show you these things that we are doing. These are just some boards, these are just some plywood boards, and you can see that we cut out, and they are going to go like over the light like this, so you won't see the actual can lights, and we're going to paint them as well, so it'll look real seamless. So I don't have to go in there and actually paint. You could see I will paint the, what is that called? Conduit? Conduit. Yeah, I'm going to paint that, but the actual light there will not be painted. So we just went ahead and we got the little adapter piece for the drill, and we drilled them in. So Leo did all of the lights, so they'll be all nice and covered. They look really nice. My brother-in-law did this in his basement, and it looks really nice. So it looks like real fresh. But yeah, let me go upstairs and show you the paint we're going to use really quickly. All right, so this is the paint we're using. This is the Sherwin-Williams Pro Industrial Waterborne Acrylic DRYFALL paint, okay? So basically when you say DRYFALL, is that when it hits the ground, it will be dry and it turns to a like dust. So you see the dust all over the floor. It's, I got it in a white, and I just did a matte finish, so like a flat matte, whatever you guys want to call it, because I was kind of like, damn, should I have done it in like a gloss or something? But I think the matte is gonna work out the best for us, just because of like the floors and stuff. But yeah, this is what we did, and we are gonna end up actually using 5 gallons, so 15 gallons of paint. I think hopefully that'll be enough. and get that started. So we're getting there. I'm really excited. But let's go ahead and I'm going to help Leo get situated and get ready. And we're going to start painting, my friends. I do want to give you guys just a couple of tips that we have learned. If you guys were going to use that DRYFALL paint. So this is our water, how do you say it? Our cold water supply. And that DRYFALL paint will not stick to the cold water because it was just too cold, like the temperature was too cold and it was just pure dripping. So I was like, I don't know, and you could see even on the ground where it was dripping. So this is what we had to do. So you could see the line goes all the way, but it is painted, okay? I had to go in and I had to buy some spray paint, and you just have to give it light coats, let it dry, and then come back. But it only took me like one can. I did do a glossy finish and I like the way it looks. It looks really sharp. But like with like this part, like this metal beam, this is DRYFALL paint and it stuck well. Even with like these, it's just one of those things there. But yeah, I'm just, doesn't it look like so much different in down here? I hope you guys are so excited. I'm not. Here is the thing though, I'll probably show you guys how it looks when we're doing the painting, but with that DRYFALL paint, it gets everywhere. Like you can see our ground, like it just travels. Yeah, we're gonna just throw our floor over this. But the reason why I tell you that is because I'm not gonna have the camera on for every piece because it'll ruin my lens. And Leo already broke my laptop yesterday, so we aren't trying to invest in another camera. I have another one, but still, I'm using my G7X, my little camera, for this. So, so excited. Are you so excited, Lee?
Super excited.
Super excited. So this is probably gonna be a couple parts to this video. So I'll probably show you guys the painting today, and then I think I'm doing laundry. And then I think tomorrow we're gonna go and get the insulation. I will tell you this too, that we've had to figure out, since it is so narrow here, we cannot get full boards of drywall down here, so we're gonna actually have to cut them first and then get rid of them. It's crazy. This is just old electrical that no longer works, so we're gonna take that out, and these are all old too, they can all go. You can see this is how old our house is. This is electrical wire that is, what do they call it? Cloth, right, Lee? Yeah, cloth. This is like,
that's low voltage stuff though. I think that's like the thermostat and the doorbell and shit like that.
yeah, it's just one of those things, you know. But we got the nice new copper piping over for the new bathroom. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, let me show you what I'm gonna paint. I got some new stuff the other day when I was there. This is what I'm going to paint so this is just a black high gloss, okay? This is just from Sherwin-Williams. This is what the lady told me to get. So this right here, I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. Remember, there's going to be a wall right here, but this is going to be, we're going to close this off. We're going to do shiplap, and I'm going to do like different color shiplap right here, not just white, but like the different color, because this color shiplap is also going to match the color of the shiplap that we're going to do around the bar, so it'll all tie in. But these like spindles, I guess you would call them, these are going to be the black, and then I'm going to do these railings black, and then this I'm going to spray paint black as well. And then Leo's going to finish casing out the window, so we had to put all new windows in here. But this whole area, which you guys can't see, but this whole area is going to be white. And in the spring, like when the weather finally breaks, we're going to get a whole new door. We're going to buy a whole new door and have them come put it in. But I did talk to you guys on Instagram about that door and what I should do, and people suggested I take it off, and that's what I'm going to do. We're taking out the door, and we're going to actually just take down all that wood framing, and we're going to reframe around the door frame, and it's going to be completely open. And then these beautiful stairs, I'm going to do the black and white medallion tiling here. Me and my mom, we're gonna do it together. We're gonna do the sticky tiling, and that's what we're gonna do here. So these are gonna be black and white. It's gonna be kind of a like attention grabber, and because I wanted to do something that was a little bit different. So we're gonna do the black and white sticky tile. We're gonna get these little thresholds, and we're gonna get the black ones, and we're gonna go right over this, so we're not gonna lift these. And I think it's gonna look great. It's gonna look so great. I'm very excited. Yeah, and everything, I'm kind of thinking, guys, stop me, okay? Stop me if you don't see it. But listen out, listen to this. What if, do you see like this trim? What if I painted that black, right? It's just a little trim, and it goes right here, and it goes a little bit up here. What if I painted it black? Wouldn't that look cool? And there's a little bit right here. I think I'm gonna do that. What do you guys think? Do you guys see the vision? This is so old, so dirty, but I think I'm gonna do that. I think that'll look cool too. Just a little, add a little, oh, and there's some trim right there too, and by the door. I think I'm gonna do that just to add a little spice. A little spice. Just to, I kind of wanted to show you guys what we did. So we put up our Dexter curtains here, our Dexter curtains, and that's basically, this would be the whole laundry area that I told you that we weren't gonna do. So that's all covered. And then this is, I covered up the washing machine just because I don't want to get paint and stuff on there. And this whole thing over here, like under the stairs, is where I have all my like decorations and everything like that. So I wanted to make sure that was covered so that didn't get ruined. And yeah, so we are all set. I would recommend doing this if you guys didn't want, just especially if you use this DRYFALL paint, because it gets everywhere. So we just went ahead and found this stuff. I forget what it's called, but it's from Scotch Blue. Just make sure you get the right size, because we got like the longer one, and the longer one was perfect. Then we ended up finding this short one, and it doesn't cover up anything. I don't know what the hell we were thinking when we picked that up, but yep, we are. This takes a little bit of time, you know, prep work and all. Want to take me on a date in this ensemble? Yeah. All right, guys, it's the next day, and how long did I paint for, Lee?
Probably about a good 4 hours.
Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain today, guys, but we finished it. All right, here we go. I mean, I feel like you can't really tell on camera. I hope you guys can tell, because this was a lot of work. But you can see everything is painted. And honestly, I'm gonna have to go through with some spray paint on some of the metal pieces, because if you sprayed them too much with that paint, they started to drip. And you couldn't like grab it with a paintbrush. It would take the paint completely off. So we are gonna have to go ahead and do a little spray painting. We're gonna have to recoat these too, I think, with spray paint, babe.
Yeah, I wanted to put them up, but I don't.
Yeah, we're gonna have to just give them a quick cover with some spray paint. And once I didn't cover them good enough. You see, like it skipped a little bit. You see, like how it did that? Like, what is that from? Did it drip on it, or?
Probably dripping from up there.
Okay, well, we'll just get a little spray paint and cover it. Not a big deal.
We gotta get a flat one though, right? It can't be like that high gloss.
Yeah, they have flat paint too. Yeah, but for the pipes, I like the high gloss one, because it looks. See, like this pipe is gonna have to be retouched, right there. Oops, stepping on it. Let me just. But like all down the hall, this was where some of the issues were here, because this wood was so old and dry. Like, you're gonna see spots right there. We're gonna cover that with wood, and if we could see it, we'll just hit it with spray paint, just because if I found that if I kept like getting closer, it would drench it, and then it would start to drip and make a huge mess. So whatever I couldn't get, I would have to hit with spray paint. But I did the wood enough times. Like, I think I probably gave everything 3 or 4 coats at this point. So this part's gonna be covered. The wall's gonna be here, but look at that. And we went all the way down. Like right here, I know I gotta have to Again, I'm gonna get the spray paint and just cover it, but it looks really sleek. But all the wood seems to be covered very, very nicely. That was my major concern. Not so much the, like here it's a little off colored, you could see. I don't know if you can tell, I can tell, but this is just the way the wood is, and the wood was sucking it up. And right over here I did so many coats and it just wasn't, you know, just one of those things when you're dealing with old wood. But I think everything looks really good. We did all the way down. I'm gonna go through and just paint this around the window and stuff like that, because I didn't want to like spray the windows. And you have to be careful with these outlets too, because you don't want to spray. We did cover the other outlets, but you can tell it looks so much brighter. Like, look at that compared to what it did look like. Obviously all these cords are still going to be pushed up and stuff, you know, we're still under construction. So our project, I guess, for today, we're probably gonna go to Home Depot or like Menards, whatever, and get probably 5 or 6 cans of spray paint for touch-up purposes. Yeah, and then we're gonna hang the wood over the lights, and that was gonna be a day, because let me turn this camera around. I just literally got out of the shower. My back, my shoulder, my wrist, even like my hand hurts from like holding it for so long. Like, and you could seriously, if you do this, guys, you would seriously just be down there all day, because you always see something and you're like, oh shit, like I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, damn. But again, it's metal. I gotta cover that with a thing. It's just the way my head works, you know. I'm gonna show you another piece too, where, like I said, if you guys are planning on doing this and you have an old home like us, remember this is a 1958 fixer-upper, guys. This is the old Chicago bungalow, like a raised ranch, I guess you would call it. So like my brother-in-law, they did, what kind of flooring? His were smoother, his beams. Like he had like 4x4 beams or something. He didn't have like the individual panels like us.
What are you talking about?
Like for his floors, like his wood pieces.
Oh, they use plywood. Like,
yeah.
This is an older house, so they use boards.
Yeah, so like my brother-in-law did the same thing, and they did plywood for his floor, so it was real seamless, whereas ours is an old house. So I wanted to show you. I mean, I kind of like that you could see that. It kind of gives it character, you know, like where you can see the older floors. But if you see those spots right there, that's our front door. And I'm thinking that's like where some water or something, right? Mm-hmm. And it's just the way it is. Like I can't cover it.
Everybody kicks off their shoes.
Yeah. So it's just, I mean, it's not like there's no water damage. It wasn't water, but that's just the way when I painted the wood.
Somebody spilled something there and it seeped through.
Yeah, for sure. But for the most part, everything else looks pretty good. The walls are done. We had to go through and we covered up all of our outlets and stuff. So, but you could see this is, and now when we go upstairs, we have to leave our shoes at the door, because these white, like we'll have white footprints throughout the whole house. But you could see right where we stopped by the stairs, and we're gonna paint that ourselves though. I'll never use a spray paint gun again. I hate it. It's awful. So, but so far, I mean, I'm happy with it. I'm happy that we're done with it at least. Same? Mm-hmm. Same. Another day, another project. Right, baby cakes?
Yeah.
So today, Leo the builder is finishing off our laundry, like our utility room, right? Laundry room. So here is where the wall will start. And then so this is where the walls start. And then it'll go all the way down there. But this right here, we're gonna cover, and I'm gonna shiplap it. Not white shiplap, but I just ran down the stairs, so I'm winded. Nonetheless, yeah, so the wall will come up from right here, and then it'll go all the way down here. And then, I'm gonna step back. The door will be open up right here. We're gonna eventually, you know, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that around this time. Just kind of see like money-wise where we're at. But when the plumbers come to put in the rest of the sink and the toilet, if we like have the money and stuff left over, depending, like I said, the budget, I would like to see if I can get them to take this sink out and just do one of those new like single utility sinks, so I could actually move everything over. We're gonna get rid of that shelf too. Move everything over, and then so I could have more space to like get all my stuff out from storage. That's the plan at least. But yeah, and then right here will be the door, and it'll go up, and we're gonna have a barn door right there, which I think is gonna be really nice. So yeah, like I said, we decided to leave this unfinished, just because, you know, the washing machine is here, the sinks. If there was gonna be the hot water tank, if any type of water or anything was gonna leak, it will be right here. This floor is just pure concrete. We have, you know, all the drains in the floor, and it could just go right there. Like, I am not gonna put a, you know, what do you call that, a floating floor? Is that what it's called? Or laminate? Or it's the same thing, floating floor, laminate floor. Yeah, any kind of flooring there with the chance of water. This sink could get clogged and it could spill over. Shit happens all the time. So nonetheless, we are looking really, really good. The painting is done. I want to show you guys, like, we have, I don't know if I showed you, but Leo made these boards. We just cut them out and painted them so it covers. I didn't paint the actual housing of the lights. I suppose you probably could, but Leo told me not to. So I said, okay, boss, and I didn't. But I don't really mind anyways, to be honest. So if you just look at them, everything's covered. So you don't see like the whole boarding. So I think it looks pretty good. He just, what did you use, plywood for those, Lee?
Some
Birch wood, and we just got like the drill piece and drilled it down. But look at how, and that's how I sprayed them. You can see them all on the floor. But it is a mess down here. It is a real mess. But look at, doesn't that look like a whole new place down here? I mean, honestly, guys, even if you didn't want to do everything we're doing and add the rooms, and you guys had an unfinished basement, and you're like, look, I just, you know, I don't care, we just want to put like a TV and hang out down there. Honestly, I would recommend just painting it. How about it? Wouldn't you just say just painting it, and it makes such a world of difference?
Yeah.
Is it horrible? Yes. Does it suck? Absolutely. Did I hate every minute of it? Absolutely hated every single second of it. I'm glad it's done, but I think it's worth it, to be honest. So I definitely recommend it. My mom had asked too about these poles. We're gonna cover them in wood as well. So the wood that's gonna be on Leo's bar, wow, look at how bright it is, you can't even see. There's gonna be, Leo's bar is gonna go right here, so we're gonna cover that up. So, but we're gonna shiplap the surrounding of it. So that'll be different colored wood, and then that wood, the wood on the poles that I'm gonna case in, the wood on the barn door for the laundry room, and the wood that is going to be on the stair steps will all match. So it'll all kind of come together and kind of have, like I said, that industrial, like old school, like saloon look. So that's kind of what we're going for. Leo's gonna get the stuff going here, but I'm very happy, very, very happy. We're doing really good. We have delivery coming on Saturday, right? Saturday, and we got drywall and insulation. That is cool. Man. That was cool though. It's a lot safer than when me and my dad were doing it on like on a little ladder. But yeah, so we're gonna do that, and I'm hoping that probably, what do you think, Lee, by the end of the month? I think by the end of the month we'll have the drywall and the insulation done, and we can start with working on the bathroom, because we are going to get the mudding done professionally. So that's what it's called, right? Mudding?
Mudding, plastering.
Yeah, the lining for, you know, to make it look seamless. Yeah, so there's an update. I'll show you this room when it's done. He doesn't like when I stand over him while he's working. Right, my dear? He was calling me Danielle earlier, and I don't like that. Don't address me by my first name. You call me babe, love of my life, my reason for living. The queen. Queen bee. Princess. Mi reina. What else? The most beautiful woman in the world. Mi vida. Mi esperanza. Anything? No? Okay, bye. All right, guys, quick update. I'm doing laundry right now, so we're gonna ignore the sound of the washing machine. But you know, laundry, it has to be done. We all wear clothes. We all wash them, hopefully. But quick progress notes before we wrap up this video. So everything is all painted. We did all the touch-ups. So very happy. I mean, can we just... I just feel like this paint alone just made this a whole other space. I mean, I hope you guys see it, and it's not just me being dramatic, but I just feel like, wow, you know, it's just been such a long project, and it's been taking so long that now that like we see everything coming together, it's amazing. So, like I said, Saturday, this weekend, we'll have the drywall and the insulation delivered. So the next video we should have like walls and everything. It's gonna be crazy. But Leo had finished up building out the one wall for our utility room. Yeah, so here is where the door will be, and then we have to go and get more wood today, and then we will finish out the rest of this wall. Hopefully he can. He's been short at work, so we've been a little bit, it's been taking him a little bit longer, but nonetheless, we just have to finish this little wall right here, and we are all built out and ready for drywall and insulation. So it's gonna be a really nice sized laundry room, which I'm so excited for. Just so like people don't see my freaking dirty clothes all the time, and you know, like you hate to come down here and see like this, you know, who wants to see a sump pump, right? But yeah, so this wall will go up. We already have like the top and the bottom built out, so it'll cover from right here. It's going to be a really nice size, and for the door right there, we're going to do a barn door. So I think that'll look really nice, and all the wood's going to be like the same shade. Benny's going crazy upstairs like always. But yeah, so here we are, guys. Look at the progress. Can you believe it? If you guys have been here from the beginning, then you guys know that this place was a disaster. It was like filled all the way with garbage, and we had to do like dumpster clean out and all the things, but it could be done, guys. It just takes a long time. So thank you guys for hanging with me, being through this. We are getting closer and closer every update, and I'm hoping maybe by the end of the month we'll have another update. If not, at least by like the first or second weekend of April, we should really have another like substantial update for you guys. I hate to do like little updates when there's really nothing going on, because it is such a tedious process, but I feel like the painting, adding the electrical work being done, and then now all the walls are almost finished, I feel like you guys need to see this. You guys need to see how far we have come. So, see y'all. Also, guys, do not forget to check out Green Chef. Their meals are the best, like always. My family gets so excited when we get our Green Chef box because they are legit fire. So anyways, yeah, I'll leave a discount code and everything down below. Go ahead and check them out, and make sure that you use my link so you can save yourself some cash and get some easy dinners for you guys. Nothing's better than an easy dinner that tastes good. All right, I will see y'all on the next one. Take it easy, friends.